You got some water and stuff like that? You good?
Yep.
Cool. And we're live. Welcome to Why with Walter Dickson. I'm your host, Walter Dickson. And we're here talking to the beautiful and talented Melissa Carey. How you doing today?
Great, thank you, Walter. Thanks for having me on your show.
Thanks for coming in. I haven't had you on the show for ages.
No, it's been a long time, hasn't it?
What have you been up to?
I've just been working on my latest film, Epiphany of a Turtle. Yeah, so...
Right, you're still working on that?
I am. It's a long-running project. It's like it's just never-ending. But we've just, we're just finishing up with filming on that one at the moment.
Right, when does that come out, actually?
I think it's December this year, I believe.
Exciting.
Yeah, I know.
Exciting.
I don't like to tell us too much information about it because it's all very under wraps. Like, I only get my scripts and I don't see any of the rest of the script, so I don't actually know how it ends, which is really exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I just kind of haven't really stopped since. Like, I was working on my latest film before that, and so now it's Epiphany of a Turtle. I've already got my next project lined up. It's kind of just...
Can you tell us about the next project?
Next project?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Stripes of a Wise Man. And
that's a good name. That's a great name.
It's a good name, yeah. I don't even know who the writer is, actually, so I can't even tell you who came up with that name. I will have to find out for you. But it's really like, it's still in very much pre-production on that one.
So tell us a bit more, like, what you can. Epiphany of a Turtle, was it?
Yes, Epiphany of a Turtle.
Yeah, tell us a bit more about that, because I understand you are actually, it's a bit controversial, the role that you took.
That's correct. Yeah. So essentially I went through this big casting process, which is probably, I haven't really done that in a while. I usually just get asked to come in for roles. But when I read the script, the bits that I did read of this character, I was like, no, I really want to portray this character. And even though he wasn't, I sort of just gave it away then, but... he's not of my gender. I'm female. My character is male. So I was up against many male actors, and
And you got the role. I
got the role. I did, and I think it's about time that women got more roles in film, especially leading male roles. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, we're quite capable of.
They're doing everything else.
Doing that too.
They're doing everything else. So how did you get into the role?
Do you mean like my craft, or as in like...
Yeah, well, how did you approach this character? Because it is very different to what you usually play.
Well, I studied a lot of men, like in just different situations.
Yep.
And then I also, because he is a bank manager, I also spent a lot of time in banks and just sort of like following around, the managers in those banks to sort of get a feel for those characters. Yeah, and I'm really big on method acting, so I also adopted 9 kids.
You adopted 9 kids?
Well, for a set period of time. So it was kind of like a...
So you pretty much borrowed them?
I borrowed them, yeah.
Right.
I still had to sign some papers, though. I don't know if you call that adoption or not. I borrowed some kids for a couple of months to get the feel for what it's like to raise 9 kids.
How did you feed them?
Well, I do. It's not like I'm short on cash.
No, well, that's true. I've seen your house. It's a very big house.
Look, it's probably a bit too big. Yeah. Actually, I kind of still lost 9 kids.
Well, see, when you got to pool number 6, I was like, well, this is too much.
Yes.
And the time you invited me around for that massive barbecue that you had, and I was like, you're putting in a 9th pool. What is wrong with you? But I mean, look, it's your money.
And I had 9 kids for a while there.
Well,
so it was
good
for
each.
Exactly. So,
well, that's handy.
Well, it is. And if you get sick of one, you go to the other. They're all different temperatures. So I feel like it is necessary. Like, it's, to an extent. I mean, I'm only in that house, half the year, not even.
Yeah, well, that's true. How many houses do you have now?
I think it's about, if you include the one in Paris, and I'd say about 7.
7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Throughout, over the world.
I couldn't even imagine having that much money.
But some of them are just holiday homes anyway, so it's like, are they really my house? Like, it's more just like a retreat.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, retreat. One for every day of the week, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm barely there. Yeah. Maybe for a week of the year. Not even. So...
But we're going way off topic.
No, back to the film.
Back to the film. I hear you got 503 award nominations for this film alone.
Don't remind me.
Right? That is incredible. Do you feel a massive amount of pressure?
I feel like really privileged, and I really thank my adoring fans out there for the support and everyone. But I do like to keep grounded. I don't like to get too big of a head. I don't want to be that kind of celebrity. We see what happens to them. I've never really won an award, so I also don't like to sort of talk about it too much in that regard. I don't want to, blow my chances.
Yeah. But, wow, it's exciting. I'm super excited to see it. So it comes out December this year.
I believe so.
Do you have a date?
The 29th.
29th. I'm going to go see it.
Good. We should go see it together.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Great.
You're going to put the hat on and the sunglasses and sit right at the back.
Fantastic. And I'll pretend I'm not even.
Right.
Yeah, I'll disguise myself.
Right. Well, you don't want to be. Yeah.
And
you don't
so
want
then
to
I
be
can.
Yeah.
Well, then I can get an honest review from the audience
Right. Anyway, I'm excited to see it. That's all the time we have for.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Walter.
Thank you very much.
Until next time.
Thank you.